Welcome back, I am Dr. Ruckus, and today we're playing Bant Infinite combo in Mythic Wilds of Eldraine Standard. So, if you missed the combo, I played it maybe a week or two ago, this is what it is. You've got Tamiyo and the 3 blind mice. The 3 blind mice you play out, and eventually it goes to the graveyard, and then you play Tamiyo, -X for -3, and create a token copy of this card. Then on phases 2 and 3, you create a token that's a copy of target token you control, that being your token copy of 3 blind mice. So I want to point it out in the last video, it's not an infinite combo in the sense that it doesn't like dig through your whole deck until you hit the key piece and win. Slowly you accumulate value. It's more like an exponential type thing. I think if you look at the math, it's like 1 token, 2, maybe 6, 10, 16 is how it grows like that. So you do get more and more tokens per turn, but it's not actually like infinite win the game on the spot type of thing. Still, it is a great way to swarm the battlefield and overwhelm your opponent and win the game from there. So in order to survive, given that 50% of the meta is aggro, it's like 30% mono red aggro in Mythic, and then like, I don't know, 10% Selesnya, 10% mono white, something like that. I came prepared today. I'm playing 4 copies of Elspeth's Smite, a 1-minute instant, deals 3 damage to target attacking or blocking creature. If it would die, exile it instead. That's huge against some cards like the Underdog, for example. 2 Fateful Absence, 2 Soul Partition, maybe to bounce a Tamiyo and save it, or a Jace or an Emperor. 4 copies of Sunset Reverie to gain the life and make blockers against mono red, just to make disappear. 4 copies of Temporary Lockdown, again to slow down the vast majority of the meta, and 3 depopulates. I came prepared. I played 0 aggressive decks today. I played only control decks. So, F me. I don't know, man. I tried. So take it all with a grain of salt. 3 Emperors, 2 Delusions to draw into the key pieces, 1 Celestis, because it's just so good in the control mirrors. And then, yeah, 2 Tamiyos on top to pull off the combo. Also trying out the creature land, the Restless Vinestalk. Pretty cool as well. That's the deck. Stay to the end. I answer all your questions at the end of the video, all your questions and comments. Enjoy the gameplay. Let's dive right in. On the draw, 2 lander. If we hit a 3rd land, I feel pretty good about this. Okay, here we go. Into the fire. No land. Azorius control. Alright, so we hit the land. Feels good. Give away our Bant intentions. I would love to slam the Celestis, but it just dies immediately. So I think you go Blind Mice here instead, because we actually want that to be countered if anything. We have all the Elspeth Smites in the worst possible matchup for them, so that's very exciting. Beautiful. Counter it. I want it in the graveyard anyway. Fantastic. Sushi Udon. Revelry, that's nice for them. Ooh, 2-mana open. I think you have to go for the Celestis here. What's better, Jace or the Celestis? You need mana so badly. Jace acts as mana though, in that it draws. I guess Jace is slightly better. So we're gonna go for Celestis here. If it resolves, we're happy. If it gets countered, we'll try Jace. If it resolves, all right, we got the mana now. That's good. No counters there, no stick. So that's good to know. So we can resolve whatever we want this coming turn. They tap out. All right. Weird opening start. We have 3 useless cards in hand. Opponent is about to be tapped out. We can resolve whatever we want here. So it's going to be a Big Daddy Jace. Yeah, and we're going to look for more lands. I'll tell you that. Full price. Milling the opponent, only because I think that might be a win con. I don't love giving them more Deluges, but they already have 1 anyway. So how much value is the second one? Okay, they're going to have Sweepers for the Mice combo. Teferi. We have the Fateful Absence, who slows the Sunset actually, not the big Teferi. Medium-sized Teferi. Untap you to hold the counterspell? Tap out immediately. Okay. Well, we can run back the same thing for them, which is definitely what we do. We're going to do it now as well. So you're definitely going down. And with 3 mana left, I mean, you can get the Blind Mice ticking. It's just not worth that much. I guess it does put pressure on eventually. Fine. My biggest fear is Farewell, because that does ruin the plan. So maybe we hold a crucial Make Disappear for Farewell at some point. Nice. We're the one with the Celestis. This is huge. We get to remove the Elspeth Smites, which are just completely dead here. All right. A token. Man, if we can draw, that'd be fantastic. Forget the creatures. Give me draw power. That's massive. Okay. We can also Revelry to draw up here. I think we're going to spend this entire turn just drawing as much as we can. If we double spell, then we get to flip the Celestis, but I don't know if that's in the cards for us right now. Let's see if they can get under. They go even. All right. I can't stop you. I could top deck the Make Spear though. So we'll try for that. Or if we could cast something at instant speed, we could also get under, but we can't. Maybe that's not even possible. We have 5 cards. All right, useless revelry. That's too bad. Yeah, I guess we get to attack this thing. No, they can do this. Hold on. They just make the 2/2. Hold on a second. And then we could smite it, but I think the smites are all going to be cycled. I don't know. Is there any value to doing that? I'm not convinced. I don't think so. We're going to end here. I'd rather spend my mana drawing. I don't need to attack into the 2/2. I guess one advantage is you trigger the double spell to flip, but we'll kind of hope they just do that for us. So yes, I could smite you, but we have so much life to play with. I think you just go no blocks here. Down to 21. They get to drop 2. They have Mirrex though. That's going to be tough for us. Alright, keep drawing. Maybe we should have waited one more beat. Because then we could have copied that again. That probably would have been a bit better. Maybe this was the turn to smite. Creature land's great though. That's going to add some serious pressure to them. So I'm down for that. If we could double spell, we could flip the Celestis. We could also manually flip it right now. How badly do you want to flash in the Emperor this turn? They're getting ready to deluge, which is going to be tough. I think I'd like to take a manual draw here. I don't think I'm worried about the Emperor right now, really. Take the action. Bin the smite, lands okay. I guess we can burn a smite here. Well, it's still a 3/3. That's okay with me. Alright, here's a smite. If you want to flash in the next Emperor, that's fine. They flashed in a whale? Oh, they're bouncing the mouse? I'll put it on the bottom. That's surprising? Okay. Alright, interesting. Alright, so we do have to deal with the whale now. We can depopulate it at some point. Magus Spear is huge. We're going to need that. I don't know if we need all the lockdowns in the world, because we have to deal with the whale anyway. The Vinestalk is pretty interesting, but it just dies to the next Emperor, so I don't think it's time for that yet. Land is, of course, fine. We don't need to sweep until we see the whale. We can threaten the Emperor attack, though. What happens? They block? Trade? Before this thing becomes a 3/3? I think that's actually worth it. This is okay with me. I don't think we Emperor here into the counterspell. And we'll try to end. They deluge. So we can actually counter this hard. I think that's worth it. Easy counter there. Maybe we take this. Wait. Do we not get to resolve our own Emperor? Why do we not get an opportunity to do that? Okay, we're out of counterspells. Well, that's, I wish that ordering had been done maybe differently. So we have the creature land. I guess if they counter this, we can still power up the creature land. Hard negate, alright. It's too bad. Take the action. Bin the land, I think, because you still need to deal with the populate. Let's see for a second here. Yeah, we can't, I think we'll bin the land. That's huge. They have 2 mana open. Wow, do we go for it? They used up the negate. They could have used Make Disappear, which I think I would have done instead. I think this is our chance to combo. I think you blind mice right now. Okay. Full price it is. I think they have to have the double negate here. It resolves without a hitch. Wow. Alright. -3. Go get the blind mice. I think I kind of wish I had done the lockdown beforehand. Because now they can attack down Tamiyo, but Tamiyo's not really doing a whole lot. She could get back subsequent blind mice. Alright, I think that was just a mistake. I think we're going to go for the next lockdown here. Which is weird. I should have done that beforehand. Though it would have made Make Disappear a little more awkward for them. So, that was weird. I think that was a mistake on our part. If we can keep Tamiyo around and -3 the next time, I think that's worth it. It's time for the whale. 2 mana open. They didn't have a counterspell last time, so we can go for the Depopulate. The question is, do they run Farewell? I do think it's just Depopulate here. What if I tap you down through Ward 2? I would have 4 mana open. I couldn't Vine Stalk as well. So I do think it is just the Sweeper here. At some point we can get the Vine Stalk going. Oh wait, hold on. I forgot we have the Celestis as well. No, it's not enough mana still. Alright, let's try to sweep. No stick still. That's nice. Plus here. I think it's better to cycle the land. At some point the Vine Stalk can attack down someone. It's another creature. We can tap you down with Tamiyo and go for the swing though. Another whale flashed in now. We have the next Depopulate lined up. Okay. Cycle. More land. Procedure. Here come the mice. I do think you run out the next Depopulate. Do we still not have enough mana to also power up the Vine Stalk? I really would like to. I don't think we do. Oh no, they have stick this time. That makes the game more interesting. Nope, it resolves. 3, 4 mana, right? We don't have enough. It's 5 total, yeah. Alright, I think you'll plus here again. We could go get the next Blind Mice, but we're gonna win unless they have Farewell. And then in that case, it might be nice to still have a Tamiyo left over after all that. Alright, they get the Myrick's token now. Not worth a Bosiju. Didn't read that. You draw a card during each opponent's draw step. Interesting. Yeah, so again, the question is, do they run Farewell in this deck or not? That's kind of annoying. Is that worth the Bosiju? I don't think so. Myrick's immediately? That's kind of weird. Oh, good, they untap everything. Wow. Okay, that's pretty powerful. These things can't block, though. That's maybe useful against a field of Myrick's, but I think our mice are going to go crazy soon. Okay. Alright, I think we are trying for the Vine here. And it might just die, but that's kind of just life. Alright, you got removal? Let's see it. Okay. Sure. Don't know what to make of that. Emperor down. Wow, creature lands for the win. Let's go. Again, if they have Farewell, I think you hold on to that next mouse. I think we outscaled them. For now? Or do you just try to win as quickly as possible? I'm pretty afraid of Farewell. Next Emperor comes down. Alright, so we lose the creature land here. Myrick's token. We'll just keep the thing alive. And trading is okay too? Yeah, that's fine with me. I think they do run Farewell. They have to, right? They don't have to. I do think we outscale them. I think we're holding on to that last Blind Mice to run back Tamiyo. I don't know how many farewells they run, but I'm going to assume there is a farewell in them. So they're getting 2 Merrick's tokens per turn because of the Teferi ult. They're also down to 30 cards. But we definitely have way more mice in total. Continue to attack. That's fine. Okay, so we can attack down the Emperor now. Celestis as well. 2 Mirexes. Still, we have more mice than they have Mirexes. I'm confident about that. They haven't shown us an answer yet. And we can attempt to attack down the Emperor here with our 1/1 mouse. Okay. The fact that they haven't given up is interesting. Again, I think that means they do have Farewell in the deck, so I'm not willing to give up Tamiyo yet. Alright. Tap you down. Threaten the Emperor. Has Vigilance. Dies. Nice. I guess if we are running the Celestis game, maybe we cycle the lands. So we'll leave the land in hand, actually. Okay. How many mice? There's 1 mice already gone. There's 1 mouse in the deck. We can also go for the Jace win. We both get to trigger. I'll take it too. Haha! Our own Mirex. Aha! Okay. Field of Ruin, I guess, is going to kill that immediately, though. Too bad. Maybe we'll get 1 turn of value out of it. Alright, lock down everyone. It does not stop the mice tokens, though. So that's kind of weird. The backup Tamiyo is in hand. That's nice. Now we don't have to focus on losing this one as much. Not that it matters too much. Alright, we got to start clicking faster. Click, 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 click. I don't think they're going to target any of these in response. I think we're just clicking as best we can. Okay, keep going. Keep running it down. Eventually we will swing for lethal. Tamiyo could get back a an Emperor or a Jace, actually. Yeah, we're looking at the Jace win at some point. I think we're minusing the Tamiyo right now to go get Jace. Let's put some pressure on them. Well, we still can. We could run the backup Tamiyo. Might hit the counterspell though. There's Jace. How much? Maybe just... How many cards do we have? I think you want to get that nice mill going. I don't know if we can play the next Tamiyo, though. I think you just take him to town for 5 before they can respond. Alright, game's up. They have a lot of Deluges. They have 11 cards left in deck. We're going to play out the Mirror, although it's probably going to immediately die here. We have the backup Tamiyo. If they ever tap out with no blue open, they Deluge. That's going to get them closer to lethal. How many counterspells do they run? Make Disappear... 2 Make Disappears are down there. Deluge again. Okay, down to 7 cards. Can you win that quickly? I'll take the action. I'll bin you. We have 26 cards, but they could also Jace us back, actually. They could double Jace us. It's getting scary. Smite. I'll be so sad if they double Jace us here. Sunfall. I don't care about that. That's okay with me. Resolve. Creatures exiled, not enchantments. Deluge again. They're all tapped out. We get to double Jace. All right. No, actually, I mean, they can make Disappear, but and sack the token? We should have enough mana to deal with that, maybe? You'd think by this point in the game. I think we do. We're going for it. I'll make this. Maybe we can bait out a use of mana somehow. I think we're going to be good. A land would seal it away. I think we got this, though. I'll take this. Oh, they untap on every turn. I forgot. All right. I don't know if we're going for the Jace win or not. They're down to 2 cards. I think we got this. They can't win. Yeah, let's go. The mice holding down the fort against number 42 Mythic. Hello and welcome to the post-game chit-chat where we go through your burning questions about Magic, life, and everything. First up, interaction between Fairy and Hottie. There is none. I answered this at the end of yesterday's video. I don't even think you need to play the Fairy or Delver. I think straight up running more counterspells or protection is better. There's no interaction there, but it is a potential replacement for the Delver and a bit more consistent because it doesn't have to flip. Eventually, you are guaranteed to get the 1-mana 3/3 with Ward 2, which is not the case for the Delver. Holy shit, you talk fast. Do I? I'm not aware that I do. Invasion of Alara is scary. Yeah, I played this deck yesterday and just destroyed it because I was playing mono blue and I had cheap counterspells and all their sexy, expensive stuff just got countered over and over. In case you don't know the combo, I'll get to it eventually. You play Alara for 5 mana, and the only creature in your deck that has mana value 4 or less is the Bramble Familiar, but then you get to cast the adventure side of it instead of the creature side for some technical ruling, which then lets you mill 7 cards and put a creature, enchantment, or land onto the battlefield for free. So then you get something, you know, you have a bunch of really expensive, disgusting cards, or even some stuff that can play cheaper, like the prototype Menace, you know, Wormcoil Worm, whatever that thing is. You can hit Cemetery Desecrator, do all sorts of stuff. So yeah, that's the combo. I'll play it eventually. Looks pretty cool. Yeah, you can get rid of the stun counters on the Fairy and have them swinging in sooner. I didn't find I ever used this ability. I think, like I explained yesterday at the end of the video, I just found it more valuable to be spending time countering stuff. But yes, that is something you can do. Doesn't the flip proc Celebration on Godric, making it some damage? There are a lot of comments about this. Yeah, surprisingly, I have not seen this done at all. Having looked into it, yes, it does seem disgusting. Basically, the combo being you get Kumano down on 1, and then on turn 3, it does flip. It does exile this Saga, then return it to the battlefield. So it does enter the battlefield that turn, and then Godric goes to town, because then Godric plus the Kumano have entered the battlefield that turn. So it also is a 4/4 dragon with flying. Yeah, seems busted. I have not played against it yet, which is kind of surprising, but you are absolutely correct that it does seem pretty disgusting. So I'll give that a go at some point next time I play mono red. Love your channel, enjoy your content. Thank you for working full time and having a life while doing this is an inspiration. Yeah, go for it. You have to love the journey, because progress on YouTube is very slow and very incremental. Like, it takes a lot. If you think about how competitive it is to be on the front page of YouTube, right? There are only like 8 videos that show up there. So it takes a while to grow. So you gotta love the journey. You gotta enjoy what you're doing. Otherwise, you'll give up. You gotta have fun doing it. Godric, yeah, again, a lot of comments about this. Ivy cannot copy the adventure on Callous Sellsword as it targets more than just a creature other than Ivy. It also targets a player. Thank you for the ruling. I was unsure how this would work yesterday. I cast Callous Sellsword to basically fling something at the opponent, and I was worried the opponent's Ivy would copy it and then target my creature that I was trying to fling, and then thus, like, it would fizzle essentially. But apparently, since I'm targeting both the creature and another target, that does not trigger Ivy. So that was convenient, and thank you for the explanation. Yeah, a lot of Godric stuff, very cheesy, overtuned. I see that. What's the story behind you getting into Magic and wanting to start a YouTube channel? So first time I played Magic was probably like 2nd grade. I was a big Yu-Gi boy. Played Yu-Gi-Oh growing up. And the day Magic arrived at school, I was mortified and sad because everyone started playing it instead of Yu-Gi-Oh. And I didn't play Magic because I thought this game's dumb. And I kept playing Yu-Gi-Oh by myself, basically. Because if you're a kid, you can entertain yourself for hours making decks against yourself and playing yourself. So didn't touch Magic until I got to Google. Google has this was like in 2018, Google has a league, a sealed league for Magic. That was the first time I ever seriously played it. And it was, in fact, Throne of Eldraine. And my opening packs for the sealed thing include the Great Henge. So I built this, like, it was like green, black, splash blue for the Lochmere Serpent, Great Henge deck. And I got destroyed because the first game I ever played of Magic, we played best of 3, and I lost to Embercleave. I didn't know what the hell that thing did. I saw it and I was like, that looks pretty strong. And I played it and I was like, all right, fuck me. I couldn't believe I lost. I had the Great Henge. I thought my deck was awesome. So yeah, I got into Magic that way. Eventually started watching YouTube. Eventually started watching Covert Go Blue. He put out a video saying he makes a lot of money doing this. And honestly, I was like, I could do that. And here we are 2 years later, and I'm not doing that well. Or at least from financially, you know, at best I break even after paying my editor. But it's fun, and I'm in it for the long haul. So that's how I got into it. Sweet looking list. Yeah, check it out. Mono red. Cursed roll, yes, you can use Monstrous Rage to put a new roll on top of the roll that comes in with the Hexmage, and then that replaces it, so then you're left over with a 4/3 trample. That's a 6/3 for the turn. Like, it's very strong if you can pull that off. I already answered how you start playing Magic, and yeah, that's it for today. So if you enjoyed today's video, please drop a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day. Bye.